Hello, my friends. Welcome to another Fashion Fix try-on. Today, I'm going to be trying on pieces from Stitch Fix. So let's get into it. All right, before I actually dig into what I got in my fix, let me talk about a couple things. The first is if you are unfamiliar with Stitch Fix and what actually comes in a fix, go ahead and look at my previous videos. I have other try-ons from Stitch Fix that I believe explains everything that comes with a fix, so you can learn all about that there. The other thing is, if you see anything that you like and you are not a Stitch Fix client and you want to sign up for the first time, there's a referral code in the description of this video. I believe if you use that link, it gives you a $25 credit and me a $25 credit. Next, there's a link to a blog post that has all of the pieces listed in it with the specific brand, the name of the piece, and the size that you see me trying on. So that link is also in the description. You'll be able to go to that blog post and make any specific request for your next fix, or be able to search any of these pieces in the freestyle, which means you can go and shop on the website just like you would a normal website, like any store, and be able to shop some of the pieces that you see me try on today. I think that is everything and all the logistics. So without further ado, let me go change into the first piece. Okay, here's the first one, and I am loving it for a couple reasons. Number one, let's talk about personal style profile. Remember, your personal style profile is made up of a few things. One of them being color. You want to shop colors that naturally complement you. When you do that, then the colors in your wardrobe will naturally complement each other and allow for a lot of mixing and matching and versatility. This top is totally in my colors. I feel so good wearing this. How you can tell if it's a good color for you is if it complements your complexion, right? So I feel like when I put this on, it's like, ooh, my makeup looks good. I feel alive and awake. Like I don't need to go put on more bronzer or more eyeshadow to make any of my features pop, because these colors are really complementary to my complexion. Now let's talk about why I like this and how it fits on my shape. So remember, I'm an apple. So narrow through the shoulders, curvy through the midsection, narrow through the hips. So this top has a lot of movement through the midsection, which I really like and really need because it's where I carry my widest curve on my shape. So that is very comfortable for me. But it's coming up in with a great detail here on the shoulder that's giving me a nice fit up here. So it's kind of mimicking that diamond shape where I'm coming up and in on that point up here on the shoulder and the neckline, and then it's giving a nice drape through my midsection. So I really, really like this. Now, this top might work for you if you're a straight shape, but you might want to go down a size in it because again, lots of like movement and room through the midsection. I would caution this on top curvy or hourglass gals because you might find this to be a little bit narrow through the shoulder and give you actually too much room and too much movement through the midsection, because remember, you come in wide through the shoulder and then kind of narrow and straight in through the midsection. So you don't always need this much room and movement. You might get an off balance fit. Let's move on to the next one. Okay, here's the next top. And this is a great example of it actually not fitting as comfortably through my shape. I don't know if you'll be able to tell, but actually there is not as much room or movement in the fabric and the cut of this top as the last one. I'm gonna untuck it here actually, and you can kind of see it kind of fits tight here on my sides as I try to pull it down over my midsection because it has a little bit of a straighter fit to it and not as much movement. It's not bad, but that other one was way more comfortable through my midsection on me. So this top is going to be a lot better for my straight shape gals and also my bottom curvy gals who are straighter through the top. Now let's talk about the style of this. So this kind of has like a leopardy pattern or print to it, which, you know, it's pretty style neutral, if you will. I would think, you know, I as well consider leopard print a really neutral like pattern or print. For some people, it might feel a little adventurous. What you're going to want to pay more attention to in something like this is the colors of it. Leopard print comes in a lot of different shades and a lot of different colors, and you want to find something that is complementary to you. This top would be really, really good in like a casual classic wardrobe. If you're looking for something that just has a little bit of personality to it that you can wear out on date night, or or like when you're going like for a girls' night out with your friends, like something where you just want like a cute blousey top to wear that doesn't feel overdressed. You want a pattern that gives a little bit personality to it, but doesn't feel super overwhelming. Any casual classic gals out there, this would be a good one for you. Let's get into the next one. Okay, this next one is a really nice lightweight spring sweater. Now, the first thing I want to call out about it is how long it is. If you look here, it is coming down past my hip. It has a very long fit. Hourglass, bottom curvy gals, this is going to be a big caution for you because remember, we want tops to fit up above or just at your hips to give the most balance and definition in your shape. Straight gals, you could wear this all day long. That's okay. We don't mind length. But if we want to be careful about how tubular it might feel or fit on you, so just kind of be cautious on that when you're trying this on if you are a straight shape. So for me as an apple, what does it mean? You know, I'm kind of like apple and straight shape are very adjacent. We share a lot of similar fit points. So as an apple, I can do things that are longer. Where it's going to come more in wanting to pay attention to details is sort of the weight and movement of the fabric, and does it cling or does it fit comfortably as an apple shape through my midsection in conjunction with how long it is. You're going to kind of want to look at a couple of those different things. You know, jury's out on this for me, if I like it or not. I personally prefer things to fit a little bit shorter on my shape. So I don't know if I'm into this, but I love the colors and I love the comfort of it. And that's great, but don't get seduced by those details, because if it doesn't fit your shape, it doesn't matter if it has the best colors or the best pattern or anything else like that, because eventually you're going to feel frumpy wearing it and it's just not going to add the value that you want to your wardrobe. Next, I have a pair of pants. So I'm excited to show you those. Next is this pair of Liverpool jeans pants. I don't know what we're calling them because they're not your traditional denim material. They're definitely more like a jegging, if you will. And I want to mention the brand specifically, that they are Liverpool, because Liverpool is a brand that you can find at like boutiques. You can find it at Nordstrom. And here at Fashion Fix, we love Liverpool. We love Liverpool for apple shape and straight shape and top curvy gals. It just gives a really nice fit through the midsection and through the hips. It's very stretchy. It's very soft material and a nice kind of slim cut and fit to it. So we love Liverpool here. Now let's talk about this specific on me and my size. So most of us, we would say, are in between sizes. So I'm like an 18, 20 right now. I don't work with a lot of women where they are like dead set hard on a size all the time. This is the size they always wear in every brand, no matter what. If you do have that luxury, you are a unicorn. That is a magical power. But for me, I'm kind of like navigating in between those two sizes. I'm also navigating between like an extra large and an XXL most times. And so how do you move between sizes and your shape? First thing that you always want to look at is the garment cut right for your shape before you even try another size? And this is a yes on these. These have a nice high rise. Here's my belly button. The rise comes well above it, which is what I want as an apple. They have a slim fit through the midsection and through the hips so that I don't get a super baggy crotch or baggy butt on them. And then they're nice and slim through the leg. However, because they're so soft and so stretchy, these are a size 20. I want to go down a size in them. And I think it's just going to give me a better fit, because I do feel like they're a little bit loose, you know, through here and through the leg. But because the cut is right for me, I feel confident going down a size and still getting a good fit in them. If they were the wrong cut, no matter how many times I changed sizes and went up and down or in between, they still wouldn't fit, because they'd be too tight here and too loose here. Then they'd be too tight there and too loose here. But because this cut's right, I'm going to do that. So anyways, but also with your bottoms, ladies, think about color. So I do need to think about with these, if it's something that's going to add value to my wardrobe, because I still want to shop bottoms in colors that are complementary to me, because I want the color of my bottoms to complement all of the tops that I have in my wardrobe. So even though this color isn't close and up to my face. Like that doesn't matter if it complements my complexion, but I needed to complement what I do have in tops and colors and patterns and things like that in my wardrobe so that I can really get a lot of versatility in mixing and matching out of this. That's something to think about with your bottom. Okay, I got one more piece and it's a pair of shoes. So I'll be right back. Okay, last is this pair of boots. And one of the most exciting things I want to tell you about these boots is that they're a size 11. I wear an 11 in women's shoes and Stitch Fix goes up to a size 11 in shoes. So that's like the best thing about these. Okay, so these are a pretty neutral style, neutral color, not much to call out about that. Obviously with shoes, not much to call out about fit on shape either because, our feet are our feet, like they're not part of our body shape. So let's talk about the height of the shaft and my pants and the fact that I have my jeans cupped. I think one of the most frequent questions we get here at Fashion Fix, specifically around fall and winter, is what shoes you wear with what pants. Because a lot of people don't want to have like bare ankles, or they're doing boots a lot more with their pants, and they're looking for like the right combination, and how do they navigate all of that. So specifically when we're talking about boots and the shaft of your boots, so this is the shaft, right? Like from the ankle and up, like how tall the boot is. And my biggest thing that I want you to look out for more than anything else is just making sure that your pant is cuffed up and shorter than the shaft of the boot. If your pant is sort of bunching up on top of the boot or bunching inside of the shaft of the boot, that's going to be like a fast track to frump town. You're going to feel really frumpy. Cuff your pant and get your pant to be shorter and higher than the shaft. Do you see how I have like space there between them? And then that's going to deliver the most balanced look on you. So, as far as these adding value to my wardrobe, I'm not really sure. For apple shapes, dresses are a nightmare to find a good balanced fit. If I wore a lot of dresses, if I was like a bottom curvy or an hourglass or a straight shaped gal where like dresses were my jam and it was so easy to shop for them and fit on my shape well, I would rock these boots with a bunch of spring dresses. But I don't. So I don't know what value these would add to my wardrobe, because based on my style and my shape and what I wear, like I don't know if I'd have a ton that I'd mix and match them with. That is the last piece. That's a wrap on this Stitch Fix try-on. In a Fix, you only get 5 pieces. So we went through all of them. In these try-ons, I really try to be as educational as possible. Again, talking through the idea of how is something going to fit your shape, fit your style, fit your life, add the most value and variety to your wardrobe. But if I missed something or one of your questions didn't get answered in this try-on, or it kind of leaves you wanting a little bit more, drop that in the comments. We do the best we can to respond to all of those comments and help give you the tools and resources you need to build your best wardrobe. And as always, if you are feeling lost on understanding your body shape, not really knowing how to build your best wardrobe, visit the website fashionfixmn.com. We have an array of products and services that can help you do that. So make sure that you check that out. Until then, I'll see you next time.